Clan? What's up, Arcade Clan? What's up, Arcade Clan? Throw them fists in the comments, throw them fists in the comments, throw them fists in the comments. Ooh, I look stuffed today. Ooh, okay. So today video is gonna be about. Okay, I had wrote on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. What y'all want my opinion on today? Because a lot of people like my opinion on stuff. It's funny that people really ask for my advice and my opinion on stuff. I just be knowing. Listen, I don't know everything. I don't act like I know everything. I don't be trying to think I know everything. I just know trauma and done been around so much stuff that I feel like this the road I take. I'm not telling nobody to take it. I ain't telling nobody to feel how I feel. I'm just saying it's just a lot of people I guess just think like me or thinking similar things like me. I don't know, but they like my opinion on a lot of stuff. So it's 3 people who asked for my opinion. I'm gonna start putting it in a video like how everybody used to put like when they put what the person said, the comment or what they said. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be on the next time I do this because I didn't do it today and I'm not gonna edit it. Whatever I say is gonna keep it like this. I'm not editing it today. No. I'm gonna do it just like I do with my other content. Raw. This is me, uncut. This is the real. So we're gonna start with the first one. The first one is somebody said, how you feel about working and how you think how did you feel about working and how is the pandemic? And that came from Wody 901. Okay, working in the pandemic. This is my feelings on this. I ain't telling nobody to feel like me. This is just how I feel about it. I think today economy is just. I think they mad as hell that if you ain't noticed, everything fucking going up. Food going up, gas going up. Even though it always went up, but it's like now it's going up and trying to stay up. Like cost of living don't went up higher. Everything going up but fucking jobs. You know, the pay rate staying the same, but everything else going to fuck up. And this to me, this what I done noticed. To me, I feel like they are getting upset at people for not working. I feel like they raising all this shit up for people to go back to work. They want you in these workplaces. The workplaces want people to be in there to employ so they can keep their money going. Cause I feel like a lot of money done slack. I feel like a lot of big business lost a lot of money. I do. I feel like that. I feel like a lot of big business lost a fucking hell of money through this pandemic shit. And I love I'm going too fast. I think a lot of big business lost a lot of money. I do. I think they lost a lot of money. And now they trying to get their money back. But people not working. And people not working is because the pandemic showed us. If one thing the pandemic showed us, it showed us how to be creative. Motherfuckers started making buku bands of just being creative and thinking of outside the box. You now have seen more young people having so much fucking money, and I love it. Like I don't have no hate in my blood. I do not know how to be a hater. So I congratulate people because I like to see people win. I love it. I just love it. Even if they start passing me, I do not mind. Maybe it's just not my time. So I love to see people young. There's like people that's learning now to play like at first I remember they used to complain about people playing the game. Like all you want to do is sit up and play the game. Now people is making good money off playing games. Like baby, I'm proud of what anybody doing to make money. And that pandemic showed us. I know a homegirl who made almost $10,000 off soap. And that was in a month. $10,000 off making soap. And I'm like, girl, if you making soap, think about what else you can do. Like, I'm happy that the pandemic showed me. It brought out the hustle in everybody. It showed people who were sitting at home, real creative people, not even people that weren't even creative. People just started being themselves, cutting on a camera and being themselves and started making bread. People started showing that they can cook and showing different stuff on cooking. I am happy what the pandemic fucking did. I am excited about the fucking pandemic. It showed work ethic and showed people ain't gotta go to no fucking job to have money. And they installed that in us since beginning of fucking time. The work, you gotta work to eat. Like work as in going in a fucking business, somebody else's business to eat. Making a person richer. They barely paying you nickels and dimes. And I think that's what's going on. I think the big business mad. and they is making everything where now everything cost of living don't went up and everything don't went up to you to get back in these jobs to get your money. I like what people doing. Keep doing what you're doing, working. I mean, hustling and making ends meet. If you're making ends meet, you ain't even gotta worry about it. That's my take on it. I do feel like that though. I do feel like them big businesses done got upset and they want us back in these jobs. And then they want us back in jobs when people be trying out here to apply for jobs and the job won't even accept you. You're overqualified or you ain't got no you ain't got no what is it? I ain't worked in so long. You ain't got no what is it? You ain't got no knowledge of this, so you can't be in this position. Like, that's what you train people for. If you get somebody in there, a lot of people train off just by seeing it. A lot of people need hands-on. You need to get rid. If you want people in your business, you need to train them for that. Get these people in here to show them how to do it if you want somebody to work. And start hiring people. People out here want to work. You don't want to hire them. Prime example, felons. Stop saying you can't hire felons. Get these folks in there and get a job. You don't know if somebody changed until you try. Okay. That's my take on it. Let me see. Tanisha 502, good kitty girl. Tanisha 502, good kitty girl. You something else. This one Twitter. She said how I feel about the Target situation. Okay. The Target situation with the bathing suits for the transgenders. I mean the high genitalia, the kids genitalia. I think I'm saying it right. Listen. My fight is not, I'm not a tranny. A transsexual. I'm not transitioning to shit. I am a femboy. I'm tired of explaining it, but that's what I am. So that's not my fight. So, but I don't like speaking on shit that's not my fight. Working in pandemic is my fight. Trans is not my fight, but I get it. I can't get in the field with them. I mean, they put all us together anyway. They call me a trainee just because I got the ass and the body, but anyways, how I feel about that. I feel like, girl, the world always trying to raise somebody else's damn kids. If you not, there's somebody, if somebody want to hide their baby stuff, I don't know. I'm not the one to tell them not to hide somebody's stuff. Like, that's their kids. I can't tell nobody how to raise they fucking child. That's people kids. You can't tell nobody how to raise their fucking kids. If they want to do that to their kids, they can do it to they had the baby. I feel like I don't think you can teach nobody to be gay. I just don't think that. I don't think you can teach nobody to be gay. I grew up, I got nothing but brothers. And if on my side of the family, I'm nothing. On my mama's side of the family, I have nothing but males, and all of them straight. And we all grew up in the same fucking house. I'm the only one like this out of my family. Like, I think you can teach nobody to be fucking gay. My brothers are fucking straight as hell, and I'm the only gay one. My family is straight as hell, and I'm the only gay one. Like, I don't think you can teach nobody to be fucking gay. That's just me. That's how I feel. I don't think you can teach nobody to be gay. I wasn't taught to be gay. I was around men. I just so happened to, it's a choice to me. It's a choice. I chose to do this. I chose to do this. Like, so when it come down to how I feel about Target, and yeah, they lost a lot of money, but Target ain't hurting for that shit. People gonna forget, literally. Our room was dying 6 days. It's only when you speak on it, bring it life. Literally. Like, people, everybody up in the uproar fucking now. Come next fucking month, people gonna be back shopping at fucking Target. Like, and acting like this shit never fucking happened. Because that's just what goes on in the fucking world. People just like to get their stuff in a bunch then and call this fucking council shit, this council culture. When ain't shit gonna happen to Target. Then they burn half of them bitches down and they rebuilt them. Like, I do feel like you let a child be a child. I do feel like that. Let a child be a child. But however, people gonna raise their kids how they want to raise them. No matter what we say. I mean, if they were selling drug dealer clothes, it wouldn't be no problem with your son growing up to be a drug dealer. I think the only I guess because it's gay, it's a big problem. You know, that's the abomination. I don't know. I really don't speak on. I don't have kids. I'm a dog mom. So I don't know. If they have fucking gay clothes for dogs, I'm going to get it. If they have drug dealers for dog clothes, I'm definitely going to get that. So I don't know. That's not my fight. So I really don't know how to feel about this situation. I look good as fuck. I really do. Ooh. Okay. That's how I feel about that. I really don't like I do feel like let the kids be kids. Like as a you going, yeah, cause I mean if you going out with a bathing suit on trying to hide, what you hide? Like who it was for? Like who the clothes for? I ain't even did the research on. I hear people talking about it, but I hear it and not hear it, cause it ain't like. I'm saying who it's for? Like who was the clothes for? Was it for the girls? The hide the girls what? Like did they did trans women? Cause trans women, what you hiding? I mean you're not hiding the breast. And if it's for trans men, you hiding the penis. Like I don't know who it's for. It seems like it's I mean, gay only bad for men. So maybe it's for the men. If everybody talking about this in an uproar like this, it got to be for the men. So maybe that's what it is. I mean, for the little men. I call them little men. Little boys. Little boy children. If it's for the little male children, that's probably why it's in an uproar. Cause gay only. No matter where you go, it's only gay for the. I mean, it's only worse for the male. Women can be out here and be gay, and it get it's glorified. It's sexy for a woman to be gay, and for a man to be gay, it's an abomination. A man should not be. Girl, I'm not gonna go through that loophole. Anyways, we moving right along. The third one is his name is it's an anime, One Piece. I watch anime, so I know, but it's an anime name, so it's One Piece. What? One Piece 1271. Who will be on Twitter with your same name? One Piece. Okay, that makes sense. So that's why they gave you extra numbers. Okay, so he said, "How's your outlook on church?" Now, my outlook on church is I go to church every Sunday, no cap. I go to church every Sunday. I go to Bible study. I go to I fast. I'm really into church. I really love church. They say if you're gay, you don't really believe in God. That's the funniest thing I heard. But that's what they say. But yeah, I got into church because I went through something very, very, very. I got back into church because I lost hope. And when you hopeless, you feel like nothing. Being hopeless will leave you in a dark path, basically. I lost hope and faith. I got back in church to build my hope and faith up. So, and now, I've been running from God for what? I'm 28. My birthday was June 3rd, Saturday. Gemini, big Jim. I turned 28. So, I've been running for God. I grew up in the church home. My whole family churchy on both sides, my daddy and my mama. So, I grew up I already came from the Bible stem and ran from it. I ran from God. Not necessarily ran from him. Okay, I was like this. God didn't come when I wanted him to, so I was like, if there was a God, he would have came. So since I don't believe in it, that's how I felt. So I was like, they say he don't come when you want him. He don't come when you want him, but he always on time. So he didn't come when I want him, so I was like, and then I kept, ran away from him. And, I mean, I've been running from God for so long and doing everything else. Why not give God a try? If you done did everything in the world, tried everything in the world, why not try him? So that's what I did. So I got back into church and done built this hope and faith back up, and I love it. I believe church is for people who need hope and faith. It just keep it going. The two run together. And it's good to have hope and faith. Because I hope this happen, but I got faith it's going to happen. Thing like that. Okay, so that's how I feel about church. But church is very what is condescending? Not condescending. It's very a lot of people don't practice what they preach in church. Basically, what I'm trying to say, practice what you preach. I go in there and get my own understanding, my own word. And a lot of time, me and the pastors don't agree on everything, but that's okay. But yeah, however, I love church, but yeah, it could be I see why people would leave from the church. Gospel people, church people are so judgmental, and they can't help it. They just judgmental. They can help it. They choose not to help it. I feel like everybody in church is a work in progress. So when I hear them speak about gay stuff, now, this is why I be having a problem with it. Now, they speak on so much gay stuff, but a lot of I feel like pastors are pimps. They form like they have to be good pimps or good like talkers. Cause 9 times out of 10, 98% of all church members are ladies, women. And then you got the deacon board, and I feel like the deacons are well his right hand pimps. Like it's like his right hand when he ain't there. The other pimp take over for him. You know, like that's how I feel about church. Like it's really like a pimp scam. Church is really like a coat. A coat. It's just a happier coat. I mean, I'm not. I'm in church and I pay my tithes faithfully, but I'm saying my pastor like a pimp. Like literally, like when I listen to him, I'm like he's like it's like a pimp. They get in your head. You know, if you once you get in a person's mind, they body and soul follow, and it's just like that's basically church. Once the church pastor in your head, you gonna spend the bread because that's the like it's pimping. It's pimping. I don't care what they say. It's pimping. My pastor be mad if he see this. He be like, my pastor saying this, don't be that dude. So he would have heard me say this and he would have been like, don't be that dude. But I always come from my pastor like in a good way because church is just like I see why people will run from church. Like sitting in church is judgmental one, and they say they don't judge. But if you ever listen to the pastor, nothing goes right for the men in church. Church is literally for the women. It's like it's never uplift men. It's always they always saying like when you listen to them when they preach to the women, they say women don't be out here selling your soul to these bad men out here. Men ain't this, men ain't that. It's always like it's very talk down on a man, and then they uplift women. Or I probably be looking at it wrong, but that I love church though. Church helping me build my hope and faith. Cause like I said, I get my own understanding, but I also see it what it's for. Maybe that's me. I love church though. I love church. Like I'm always there, but it's like it is like. Oh, this last sermon, I done got all the way off topic, but this last sermon, not this last Sunday, but the Sunday before last, 2 Sundays ago. My pastor has been off on vacation, so his deacon been talking. His deacon had the nerve to say, this is a church that don't judge. We welcome everybody in because I love this church. They welcome everybody in. We don't judge. But he got up there and said it's getting closer to the rainbow month, and I can't stand them rainbow months. And he said, just cause I disagree with a lot of your stuff don't mean I don't like you. Which is true. I'm with him 100% right there. I'm like that with a lot of stuff. Just cause me and you don't see eye to eye on a lifestyle don't mean I don't like you. I just don't agree with this. Which is cool. And I tell people that all the time. People ain't gotta respect you ain't gotta like what I do, but you gonna respect me as a person. That's all I be asking. I don't give a fuck what you don't care, what you don't like and don't like. I mean what you like and don't like. What I do shouldn't bother no fucking body. This how I feel about the deacon. This is why I want to say him that day in church, like in front of everybody. Like I just want to grab the mic and say, what people do in their lifestyle or their life or behind closed doors, what the fuck it bothers you for? Like, what I eat shit and drink, it should not even fucking move you. Don't nobody got that much power over me in this earth that I care so fucking much. Just like when I see people post gay people, like a straight person posting a gay person, say, this motherfucker had on a dress down here. You as a straight man was worried about another man with a dress on. I don't fucking understand. Unless it was like, I feel like anybody that it's like a woman who dressed in half naked and another one posted, this don't make no damn sense. Why is it? I hate the word why. How come that bother fucking you so fucking much? This hoe ain't bothering nobody. Let her be. Like, baby, when I see a man in a dress, it don't fucking bother me. If I see a man in a muscle shirt, it don't fucking bother me. If I see a bitch half naked, it don't bother me. If I see a female that's dressed up, it don't fucking bother me. Don't nothing move me that fucking much because I don't give a fucking flying fuck what other people do. I just don't judge. And I feel like that when the deacon said that he don't like the rainbow month because I don't know what he went on. His fight was with trans people. That's basically what it was. Cause that's why I didn't jump up really, because I ain't trans. So I feel like I mean, he ain't talking to me. He was like, but he was talking to me if he's talking about gay people, period. But I didn't feel moved by it because I'm like, okay, I'm waiting on he to say something about some gay shit because I'm ready to get in this shit. But but I was being calm because I'm listening. He had some good points, but I also could have argued back with him, and it wasn't arguing back with him. I wasn't trying to be defensive about it because I don't want nobody to think you can't say nothing about gay shit. You can. I don't. You can speak on it. Like if you don't agree with some, it's okay. I'm not defensive when people start talking about gay shit. That be in my least fucking worries. When people go around talking about gay shit, it go out one ear out the other. I really don't give a fuck. Cause I feel some type of way some days about some gay shit people do. It's just like straight people. All us not alike. All us gay people not alike. Just like all straight people not alike. But I feel like church is just, they don't practice what they preach. He had all this shit to say. Then he later said he don't judge. And I'm like, you gotta pick a side. Like, you either with, like, I get you don't agree with it, but you saying you don't judge. You just got up there and fucking judged all the fucking people who you was talking about, literally. Like, that's what you did. That's what you did. And then your congregation sitting out here doing the same. You can tell some people was uneasy and some people was agreeing with what he said. It was mainly a man. He kept amen and shit. So I was like, okay, he on his side. Or he could like, like I was agreeing with a lot of shit he was saying where he was like, just because I don't agree with what you doing don't mean I don't like you. Correct. I'm with it 100%. But you sitting up there judging people who you say it's only two genders. Facts. I agree with that. It's only male and female. Facts. I agree with that. I'm just neutral in the situation. That's why I tell people I ain't saying neutral is a gender. Bitch, I'm saying I'm neutral in this fucking situation, meaning I like both genders. So I know I'm not gonna speak on neither of them because I like both of them. Hell, I don't feel like I'm supposed to be boxed in to like one fucking gender. I'm gonna like both of them. And if God used murderers, if God disciples was murderers, robbers, and fucking whores, why he couldn't have a disciple that's gay? If I'm a work in progress and I know God and I'm trying to teach God to other people and I'm gay, what's the problem? I'm his disciple too. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. I'm not asking for money, but if you say that I'm generous, I'm asking for you to do is do what you do on your phone every day and this happens. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that button so you know when I post. Your motivation for today, your motivation today is worry about your damn self. Stop worrying about other motherfuckers and worry about what they doing. If you worry about your damn self, the world be in a better place. Everybody be in a better place if they ever. The world be better if we all worried about us. The end. Us is in whatever with you. Meaning if you got kids, like I worry about me and my fucking dog and my family. Why? That's part of me. That's it. I don't worry about nothing else outside of that. Why? It don't concern me. It don't make me move a shit of piece. So yes, that's all we gotta do. Love y'all. Mwah.